Well, hello. Welcome to Pyjama Preaching for Friday, the 5th of February. We're already getting through February now. Gosh. And today we're looking at Mark's Gospel, chapter 13, verses 9 to 13. And it goes like this. Stay alert. The world won't be an easy place for those who follow me. The authorities will try to stamp out your faith. They'll parade you before governors and kings. Although grim for you, the good news about me will travel the world. Don't worry about what you'll say. When the time comes, the Spirit of God himself will give you the words you need. People will betray members of their own family. You'll be hated just because you follow me. But if you stand firm enough through it all, I promise that you will be safe in the end. So a powerful message. And I sort of paraphrase bits of it, staying alert, that life isn't going to be easy as a follower of Jesus, but you'll find that some in power are going to try and stop you, just like they did to Jesus. But in spite of all of this, the news will be global. We won't be tongue-tied because the Holy Spirit is on hand to give us a nudge when we need it. There'll be betrayals by our own families even, and hate simply because we follow Jesus. But Jesus says stand firm because he promises we'll all be safe in the end. So persecution created martyrs, betrayal in families. Barclay writes of Hitler's Germany, so more recent times, and he says this. In Hitler's Germany, a man was arrested because he stood for freedom. He endured imprisonment and torture and stoic and uncomplaining fortitude. Finally, with spirit still unbroken, he was released. So there he was, imprisoned, and he stood up against it with stoicism and fortitude. Wow. But it says finally, the spirit still unbroken, he was released. Some short time afterwards, he committed suicide. Many wondered why. Those who knew him knew the reason why. He had discovered that his own son was the person who had informed against him. There's Joey flying around. The treachery of his own flesh and blood broke him in a way that the cruelty of his enemies was unable to achieve. And back to Roman times, the Christians of that day were accused of being cannibals because of the words of the sacrament, which, of course, speak of eating Christ's body and drinking his blood. So we need endurance. Life isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. It's not a single battle, but a campaign of many, many things. John Bunyan, writer of Pilgrim's Progress, said that the one who endures to the end is the one who will be saved. And I would add, through God's grace. And I found a song written by Graham Kendrick back in 1979. But I'll read a couple of verses and I'll put the whole lot in the description, which if you click below the video, you'll see a little box of stuff I write on there, and I put words down there for you. So it's this: there's a sound on the wind like a victory song. Listen now, let it rest on your soul. It's a song that I learned from a heavenly king. It's a song of a battle royal. Come on, heaven's children, the city is in sight. There'll be no sadness on the other side. Now the King of Ages approaches the earth. He will burst through the gates of the sky, and all men shall bow down to his beautiful name. We shall rise with a shout. We shall fly. So with that blessing and that promise, have a great Friday, and share the good news. Talk to other people. Maybe through the internet or through the telephone or over the fence. Who knows? It's amazing how opportunities are created to let people hear about your faith and how you're coping through this difficult COVID time. Anyway, God bless. Bye for now.